Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Is it time to make some trades? Is it time to get into some, potential trading opportunities that could obviously lead us like more and more gains in this particular market pandemonium? So anyway, I go by the name of Mona, and today we are going to be talking about the trades that I'm going to be taking, because I really believe we are about to have a turnaround as far as Bitcoin is concerned, because we could have like a potential sort of bounce towards the upside. But this is a very risky trade, okay? So you have to be very, very careful, because this could absolutely destroy a lot of us. So I'm going to be talking about Pancakeswap and a few other alternative cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be buying in this amazing bloodbath. Okay, I understand we could continue dropping. Okay, so if you watched yesterday's live stream, I thoroughly explained why I really believe that we are going to have like a slight pullback. It's going to be like a slight breather before the continuation towards the downside, and I don't really expect the prices to continue dropping forever and ever and ever. So this is one of the reasons why I am buying a cryptocurrency, or rather an altcoin such as Pancakeswap, because just like I explained to you yesterday, right? Pancakeswap on the 30th of September is going to be releasing its NFT marketplace. So I really think it's going to have like a very good likelihood of performing very well. Besides that, there's other cryptocurrencies. Like if you look at all the cryptocurrencies, all the alternative cryptocurrencies on the market, Phantom, AVAX, what else, BNB, Ethereum, like everything right now is super cheap. So getting in, hopefully if we are at a very strategic level, if we are finding support at this particular level, which I believe we are slightly finding some, we're having like some sell exhaustion as far as the bears are concerned. So this is one of the reasons why I'm absolutely beginning to dollar cost average. And remember what I told you, right? It's all about dollar cost averaging in and doing what you have to do. So the reason why I am jumping into these trades is I can see the price of Bitcoin sort of exhibiting some sell pressure exhaustion, okay, especially with regards to this candle, especially on the 1 hour. Take a look at this. Okay, boom. We had some buying power. Of course, I'm using the Heiken Ashes. Like once you have broken Heiken Ashes like that, it means the sell is not really that crazy. So what I'm expecting to see in the markets is I would love to see a doji candle on the 1 hour on BTC, and then I'm going to be at least satisfied. But if you take a look at what happened a few hours ago, right? What's the time right now? About 2 hours ago, we had this amazing pump, and mind you, in yesterday's episode I did talk about having a double bottom, okay, and this time around we did go slightly below this particular level. Okay, we went slightly below it and we were bought right back up. So somebody out there doesn't really want the price of Bitcoin to go below 39,000. okay, of course later on we're going to continue dropping. We're going to go to 32,000, but not really right now, like immediately. Okay, and now that we have noticed where the market makers are, right, because the market makers are sort of buying right now. To a lot of people, you guys are only concentrating on the red candles, right, the selling pressure. You're only concentrating on this, but to me, I'm looking at it from a buyer's perspective. We had like a lot of selling pressure, but somebody didn't want this to happen. Okay, somebody bought that right back up, and this is a very huge player. This is somebody who's got like a whole lot of money. In order for this price reversal to happen, somebody with a lot of money is watching the prices. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I am beginning to dollar cost average. So Ignacio De Francisco says maybe tomorrow we are going to drop to 38. We could drop to 38, but for me, I have begun dollar cost averaging. So this is one of the reasons why you guys have to understand my strategy. Okay, so my strategy right now is dollar cost averaging, because sometimes you might never know. We might end up reversing from here and going back to 43, 44. Nobody really knows. So the smartest thing that you can ever do is, instead of going all in with your cryptocurrency portfolio, right, just subdivide it by 10 parts. If you've got like $100,000 US, right, divided by 10k, 10k. So right now at this particular level, I bought some altcoins. Okay, so this is my first entry, my first 10% of my 100% portfolio, right? So if we happen to drop to about 38,000, I'm going to add some more, because sometimes you might just get surprised and we have this particular reversal. So in case we have that particular reversal, then I'm already going to be like in profit. Even though I didn't really get like a very good solid position, it's not really going to be like a big deal to me, because the most important thing is getting to have a position and getting to flip my money. But the major reason why I am buying at these particular low levels is because I am seeing the buying pressure come through at this particular moment, and usually we form a double bottom. Okay, so if you look at the grand scheme of things, right, this is a very significant area, because this is we've got like massive support here. Okay, because before the pump we were around this particular level, we were facing like a lot of resistance. Okay, so we dropped to this particular bottom, and in case we drop to 38, it's going to be like very fast, and then there's going to be like a push towards the upside. But I think I am 70% sure, I'm like above 60% sure that we're going to have some bullish continuation, especially due to the fact that we are seeing selling pressure coming to an exhaustion right over here. So from here, I am pretty sure that we're going to see the markets turn around, probably tomorrow and the next 78 hours. Moreover, if you take a look at the S&P 500, we are seeing like a little bit of buying pressure. So before we continue pushing towards the downside, we are definitely going to have like a slight push towards the upside, because a lot of people are beginning to short the market. So let's also take a look at the Binance, what do you call this, the funding rate, because the funding rate is absolutely important. So let's just see how intense and how freaked out everybody is at this particular moment. So yeah, we are having like a negative funding rate at this particular moment. So let's look at BTC. Sorry, okay, I'm trying to load up BTC funding rate. Yeah, it's still it's still positive. So yeah, this is not very good. So we could have some more downside based on the funding rate, because we need to have like a negative funding rate. It's better if we had like a negative funding rate. So at this particular moment, a lot of people are still longing the markets. A lot of people are holding on to their longs. So we could potentially see some downside. We could go to 38, but this is one of the reasons why I always dollar cost average. So Ignacio says, isn't it very risky with the Evergrande situation? Yes, it is risky. This is one of the reasons why I'm saying this is a very short trade for me, because I'm probably going to be holding this trade for the next 24 to 48 hours maximum. Okay, everything is super risky at this particular moment. Anything can happen, but hey, I'm just trying to make sure I get some coins, because you might never know. It's a probability that I'm leaning towards, and due to the fact that we are most likely going to use this particular area as previous support turned into resistance. This is one of the reasons why I'm actually betting on this particular level to obviously give us some bullish momentum. And on the smaller time frame, we did experience this particular push towards the upside. So it is an amazing turnaround area, and the markets are showing some signs of reversal. So basically what I'm saying is, if we see a situation where we start seeing doji candles, especially on the 1 hour, it's going to be like a very great sign for us to get in. So what I'm doing is I'm just buying some altcoins, which I'm going to be holding for like the next few hours or days, just 2 days maximum. Especially cake is absolutely going to do very well. So this is one of the reasons why I'm absolutely trying to get into this one, and I do not want to miss anything. Okay, so if you are feeling risky, or rather if you are willing to take the risk, you have to do what you have to do and jump in where you fit in. So I just wanted to like give you a quick update with regards to like highlighting this potential reversal area. and this potential turnaround area. So we could, 39,200 is a very great area. It's a very great area, to pick up some altcoins. But I am pretty sure we are going to see some bulls coming through, and this is one of the reasons why, being a contrarian and being an aggressive trader like me, right, things are not really clear at this particular moment, and at this particular time, right, there is only red on the markets. Everything is pretty red, but these are the great trades. Like, if I can be able to pinpoint a turnaround level, a reversal level, and just get to like buy a whole lot of different cheap alternative cryptocurrencies, you guys, by the end of the next 48 hours, you're going to be like, Mona, you're a genius. Mona, how did you manage to do that trade? It's all about sometimes biting the bullet and just going in where you fit in. So as you can see, everything is absolutely crazy at this particular moment. And yes, I know the Evergrande type of situation is absolutely shaking the markets, and if China, the United States of America, has like a lot of defaults and they are failing to sort of meet up to the certain criteria that they're supposed to with regards to their obligations, then everything is going to be affected. Cryptocurrency is absolutely going to be tossed, and it's really going to be destroyed like crazy, pretty crazy. So yeah, as you can see here, we had this amazing pump, the first pump. So as the prices keep on pushing lower, we're going to see some sort of stability. So all I'm looking for is a trade which is going to make me like about 10 to about 20% profit in the next 24 to 48 hours. So please, ladies and gentlemen, remember, this is a quick trade. It's a quick flip for me, because everything is absolutely scary at this particular moment. We could potentially have like a crazy drop, and the markets could absolutely go crazy. But the only reason why I'm jumping into this particular trade is due to the fact that I am betting on this particular level to act as some temporary support, and then we're going to continue pushing towards the upside. So do not take this trade if you didn't really make a lot of profit, and if you don't really have like a lot of extra money to like play along with. So please be very careful. So on the smaller time frames, we're still seeing some uncertainty, but here, as you can see on the 5 minutes, right, the 5 minutes is kind of showing us a little bit of broken Heikenashes right over here. So we have some broken Heikenashes. Potentially we are able to like experience a turnaround in the market. So I'm really looking forward to like seeing the price of BTC sort of hold this particular level, especially here. This particular level should really give us some hope and some redemption. 40,000 shouldn't be erased. So here I am expecting the price to be held, and hopefully we don't really get to drop to this particular level. The reason why I'm pinpointing, by the way, I can't really talk because it's like by the way, for me it's around it's like 2 in the morning. It's almost 3 a.m. so I'm like literally my mind is shattered right now. I should be sleeping, but I'm out here with you guys because I really want to share my trades with you, and I really want to make you guys some money. So I could have been sleeping, but I'm out here talking to you guys, and we are doing this together. So can I go lower? So let's even use like the extreme time frames. Okay, so this is some crazy stuff. You guys shouldn't be doing this. Okay, this is like really extreme stuff, because I'm using the 1 minute time frame right now. And if you take a look at the 1 minute time frame, right, we are beginning to like see a turnaround in the pattern. We are beginning to break this particular structure. Okay, so this is why I am really excited to like get into some altcoins at this particular level. So cake is what I'm trading, and in yesterday's episode, by the way, I did talk about this. Okay, the price of cake yesterday was around $20. So patience is key, and let's listen to my explanation, because I love sort of getting to reevaluate my analysis. So this is one of the reasons why I record my videos, because I always want to like improve. So let's listen to what I was talking about here. Plan for opportunities to get in slightly below $18.78. It could go to about $17.85 or something. $17.85. Take a look at this. So we did drop all the way down to $17.50. So that was a bloody good, you know, prediction there. And the explanation that I gave you is we always have a double bottom. So usually this is a very good structure that you guys should remember. Like when you continue trading, you're going to be seeing this structure all over. So whenever you have like a wick, there's always going to be a retest, and it's always going to break this particular wick right over there. So if, let's say for example, it wicks all the way down to around $100, right, then there's going to be the price is going to drop below that particular level to form a double bottom. So always buy the next lower low of the week, which is there. So this is one of the reasons why I was waiting for this particular level to happen. So this is why I was like trying to, you know, explain to you guys, and then push up like that. So that is, yeah, so this is what I'm expecting. So just like I talked about this particular structure yesterday, this is what I'm expecting, and nothing has changed. I'm not really going to flip and flop and do what all these other guys do. So I'm sticking to my analysis, and we'll see. And remember what I told you, this is like a very, ooh, take a look at that bounce. Come on, let's go boys. Yeah, so I can see the bulls, I can smell the bulls coming through. I can smell the bulls are coming through, man. I can smell them. I know where these, you know, market makers are. I know where these market makers are. I know what they're trying to do to the market. So let's see how it's going to go. Now I'm getting too excited. Woo! Let's go, bulls. So yeah, what's the price of you know, cake? Cake is absolutely pushing up. So I really hope you guys got to get in around $17.50. So if you got in at $17.50 or even, you know, lower, what you are supposed to do is you're supposed to keep yourselves safe. Okay, keep yourself safe by sort of activating your stop loss. So if I were you, I would put a stop loss around this particular level. Hold on, because you know we're trying to nail this trade. And by the way, if this trade does well, right now I've got about 17 people watching me, well, about 16 people watching me. If this trade does well, because we're only aiming for we're aiming for a 10 to about 20% correction, you know, like pullback. Okay, so basically if you're going to be using 100,000 US dollars, right, if we get 10%, you make $10,000 in the next 24 to about 48 hours, which is crazy to me, you know. So take this trade, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, all that stuff. If you make money, I've got a Patreon group right over here. Okay, I've got like different membership levels. I only ask people who I help make profits. So if these trades go well between today and tomorrow, promise me that you're going to like you know, sign up on one of these membership levels, because I can really help you make a whole lot of money. And remember what I told you, this trade is going to be a quick flip. We're only aiming for 10% and above. Okay, once we get our 10%, we're going to be out of the game, because the markets are absolutely terrible. Anything can happen. Okay, so we're just looking for a quick flip. That's it. So I'm going to give you an update with regards to you know, what else to do next time. And you shouldn't freak out, and I really want us to trade together so that we can you know, what's the word again, so we can Jesus Christ, I'm running out of English words. By the way, English is not my native language, you know. So man, I'm really doing my best. So what I'm trying to say is I want us to have the same momentum, and I want us to be on the same page. I want all my subscribers to understand how I trade, and I want you to have the same mentality as I have, so that we can be, you know, trading together and absolutely going together with the trends as well. So every time there is a trend, I expect everybody to be aligning with the trend as well, because most of the times is you guys are always behind, you're always lagging. So I'm going to help you absolutely get in at the right time and get in, or rather get out at the right time as well. So you know, to all the people who've been subscribed to my YouTube channel, right, when we were here, I was advocating and telling you that the price would push towards 42 and even above. So you know, we absolutely killed that as well. And we are going to be expecting the prices to go lower, but there's going to be bounces here and there. So what I want us to do is I want us to be riding these waves together. Okay, so remember, do not use all your portfolio. Only risk about 20% or 20% of your portfolio, then dollar cost average. Okay, so let's say for example you've got a $1 million account because you're rich like that, right? So only risk a 20%, 200,000 US dollars, and do not go all in on cake with that 200,000. Go with 10% of that 200,000. Okay, so from your whole entire portfolio, only risk 20%. That 20% only dollar cost average in 10% each. Okay, so at this particular level, right, as far as cake is concerned, you know, we bought 10% at these particular levels. Okay, 10%. If cake drops, let's say for example we drop lower. Okay, we drop, let's say, to 16. All right, we're going to add another 10%, and just like that. Okay, that's how we're going to do it. So you guys know the strategy. I do not want to hear anybody complain about saying, look, I didn't sell. Remember, we're only going for like a 10 to 20%. That's it. We're not going to get greedy because we're flipping. Okay, this is how you only get to make money. You flip and you do your thing. All right, so just like I told you, right, the bulls are absolutely defending this particular area, and this is all we need. This is all we need. In order for you to make money, right, you have to understand when the trend is coming to a conclusion. So if you were shorting, right, you should be closing your trades and closing your shorts because you know that, okay, there's going to be like a reversal towards the upside. So that is your task, you know, as a trader. Identify when a new trend is beginning. So at this particular moment, right, we are looking for signs that really give us more vindication that there's going to be a turnaround towards the upside, because the most recent trend was the downside. Okay, so for us, we're only looking for that particular moment of the market action where we have a turnaround. That is going to be our money. When we identify saying, okay, the bears are done selling, they've run out of you know, juice, they don't really have a lot of power, we need to get in. This is where we get in. So this is what we just did, and we did this by identifying the sort of push, the first push, because once you have the first push, right, logically thinking, right, then you know that, okay, somebody's interested in this particular level, and then you wait for the retest. So we recently had the retest, and in order for you to like pinpoint the absolute retest, like the bottom of the bottom, you know, when people say I'm buying the bottom, right, it really sounds cliche, but today we actually bought the bottom. We bought the bottom, like literally. You guys saw this happen like with your eyes, and we were able to like use extreme small time frames such as the 1 minute. The 1 minute just clarified to us. But of course, in order for the prices to go higher, we need the 1 hour, just like I told you, to give us like more signs of reversals as well. So here things are still blurry. So now let's use the regular candles. So if you take a look at this regular candle, right, we're having a doji candle. Remember what I told you about doji candles, right? We need such candles. We need about 3 of these candles. And if the full hour gives us some more clarity, right, whereby we have you know, like a doji candle like this, even this is a very good indication right over there that there's going to be like a very good push towards the upside, then that would definitely work. So I really hope that you guys got it. But remember, we could go lower. This is one of the reasons why we are not using like 100% of our portfolio. This is one of the reasons why we are extremely conservative and just using a small bit of money and dollar cost averaging in. So I really hope you guys understand what DCA stands for and you understand what it means, because if I hear anybody talking about, hey Mona, I kind of lost money on this trade, I didn't know what to do, then I'm just going to virtually slap you. Like, I'm going to slap you virtually, like for real. So this is it. So the prices are kind of bouncing. So let's take a look at other coins that you might go in on. So you can pretty much everything is down, guys. Phantom, BNB, everything is down at this particular moment. So let's look at the worst performers. I know you guys have got a lot of coins that you're looking at, but everything is down. Even the past 7 days, for the past 7 days, these coins have lost all their gains. So this is a very easy trade to make, So what's Cake doing? Cake is it's going to push up. It's really definitely going to push up. So yep. What are you guys talking about? So Dacho MNE says 100k is a lot of money. That was a hypothesis, theoretically speaking. Dr. Ayuno says Alice is also going to bounce. But remember what I told you. If you guys were following my live streams, I told you that Alice is only a 10 to about 20% trade, just like I'm telling you about Cake. Okay, so if you guys did follow my instructions with regards to Cake, right, with regards to Alice, let's even look at Alice right now. Alice really dumped like crazy. It did dump. So let's look at the 1 day time frame. Okay, so with Alice, we really killed this trade. Look, we go in here at with regards to Alice, our aim was the liquidity on the top right over here, and guess where we ended up going? We ended up going to about $15. Okay, but my instructions were only aim for a 10 to about 20% profit and then get out. So if you did this, you would be extremely happy and excited. So Alice right over here is also like a very good trading opportunity. And remember what I was telling you about the worst case scenario for Alice? I told you that Alice would potentially go to this particular level, and it is at this particular level. So this is also like a very good turnaround as well. So for a quick flip as well, Alice is definitely going to do very well. It could definitely push up. As you can see right over here, everything is following BTC. So this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, look guys, in order for you to make money trading cryptocurrency, oh Jesus, the price of Bitcoin has pumped. Okay, so we know that we bought the bottom. So congratulations if you bought the bottom. That's how you catch the end of a trend. So I just showed you how to like do it in real time. So what was I saying? Look, if you really want to make money trading alternative cryptocurrencies, trade with BTC as your guide. Use Bitcoin as your guide. So if I gave you like an explanation with regards to BTC, right, just use this explanation on any altcoin. You can even close your eyes and just buy any altcoin, because you have identified what BTC is doing. So when I do BTC TA, it mostly caters for all the altcoins as well. So Alice inclusive will also bounce, because BTC is bouncing as well. So Dr. Ayuno, I hope you understood, and I hope you got it. So there's going to be some volatility, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chill in these trades, and I'll give it about 12 hours. So 12 hours from now, I'm going to reevaluate. So please do not miss my next live stream, which is going to be done whenever we see, or rather experience some market data. So we're going to reevaluate. Remember, these altcoin trades are only going to last for about 24 to 48 hours maximum, unless we really get a whole lot of bullish action. Okay, because remember what I told you in terms of the Wyckoff schematic, because we could even potentially go above 45, even 50. We could go close to 50,000 US dollars. That is a potential based on this Wyckoff. So this is one of the reasons why I'm saying, look, at this particular moment, all I know is BTC has found temporal support. This support is temporal, only for a short period of time. This is one of the reasons why we are going for this trade to only get 10, 20, 30 or 40%. Once we get that money, boom, we're out. We're going back into USD Tether. Wait for the next instructions, rinse and repeat. That's how we get to make money. And just like I told you, right, pick any altcoin that you really like. All the altcoins that you guys have been eyeing, it's go time right now. It's go time, because we are seeing the bulls coming through. This is not magic. This is not me doing this, guys. This is technical analysis and experience at work. So, you know, I really hope that you guys are learning. I really hope that you guys are writing everything that I'm talking about, because I give you like a lot of strategies. Like everything that I give you is absolutely, it's massive, you know. So what's happening to Cake? Yes, Cake is around $17.93. So we need the price of Cake to sort of you know, hold this particular level. We need to hold this particular level, and you know, let's just see where we're going to go as far as Cake. So what's a 10% profit level? So 10% profit level will take us close to 20 you know, $20. So we could even go like, we can even get 30%. Who knows? Nobody really knows, but we don't really care about that. All that we needed to know is identifying the end of this particular trend, which we got. Come on, guys, we did nail it. Come on, guys. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now let's look at BTC. BTC. Ooh, come on, guys. Come on. Jesus Christ. This is so amazing. This is so freaking amazing. And I'm supposed to be sleeping right now. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. So if this trade goes very well, if you guys get to make some money, remember, support your boy. You know, sign up for my Patreon. I've got these plans, and then, you know, we can just, you know, chop it up, and I'm going to like give you a whole lot of different secrets and how you can really get to like multiply your money like really fast. So this is one of the reasons why I'm here. I'm actually, you know, making a video and just showing you, taking the trades as they happen. So yeah, do you have any questions? Ignacio De Francisco says, at what price do you expect to sell Cake? So when it comes to targets, right, what I usually do is I'm going to be looking forward to selling it at the next resistance level. So here, just looking at the chart, right, we have this particular level as a potential threat. That's threat number one. This is only on the 10 minutes. So if we push up to $19.45, we're probably going to have like a little bit of a retracement. So flipping over to the 4 hour. Okay, so at least getting to let's go to the 1 day. The 1 day is going to give us more clarity. I really expect about $20, you know, at least it has to go to $20. $20 and above. It just depends. I'm going to let you know, and you know, I'm just going, when the time comes, you know, I'm going to let you know that there's some resistance here. Everything depends on BTC, so we have to observe. But for me, I'm looking for a 10%, you know, 10%, and I'm out. So whatever your entry was, just aim for a 10% or more. If you get 30%, that's an added advantage and added bonus as well. If you get 30% or whatever, that will be very, very good. But be very strict with yourself, be very disciplined, and this is one of the reasons why you should, you know, come back to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be, you know, telling you to like take profit. I'm going to be telling you to like get in when you need to get in, because I understand the emotions that we all go through, and all that stuff. So, you know, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys are going to be making a whole lot of money. So yeah, remember, we could have oh, do you guys remember what I told you as far as the doji candles are concerned, right? So this is what we're forming here. This is potentially going to be like a doji candle. So we've got about 53 minutes till the candle closes. But if we could have like an engulfing candle, which I really believe, I think we're going to have like a bullish engulfing candle on this one. You know, that would be like super duper cool. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen in the next few hours. So guys, I think I'm going to go and sleep, and yeah, I'll probably give you an update in the next 12 hours or something. So Bash Lock says, when do we sell? I told you, just aim for a 10% or more. But I'm looking forward to the price of cake going to $20, but that couldn't happen. If that doesn't happen, then just getting it a 10% wouldn't be so bad. 10% from the current price is around it's around $19.62. Okay, so aim for this particular resistance level. Okay, aim for $19.78 or $20. This particular liquidity level is going to be tested. So let me flip over to the 4 hour. So yeah, this area is going to be tested, $19.50 and above. Okay, so aim for that. That could be like a very good potential take profit level. If the bulls are absolutely going to be in control, then we could, you know, push up even more. We'll see, but let's just aim for a 10% or even more. So right now, so far so good, guys. So far so good. So we nailed it. Patience. Remember what I told you, patience is key. This is a live stream that I did yesterday. I talked about this particular drop. Look at that graph that I gave you. It's absolutely playing out. It's panning out. And yeah, let's go back to cake. Yeah, we go to the 1 hour. This is exactly the structure that I talked about in yesterday's episode. So I hope I saved you a lot of money. Ooh, $18. Good. Now let's look at BTC. BTC is 4873. So as you can see, right, the bulls are intensifying, and there is more strength coming in as far as Bitcoin is concerned. And just like I told you, right, I can't really manipulate BTC. You need a lot of liquidity. So don't think I've got like so much money and I can really like get to manipulate. Like every time I'm recording a video, then I start buying. That's practically impossible because you need millions and millions. You need about 300 million US dollars in order to push up the price of Bitcoin by about, you know, 8%. Okay, you need about 300 million US dollars to move the price of BTC by 8%. So when we caught the bottom here, trust me, it was just mathematics, probability, and experience, and trading knowledge as well. So I'm not manipulating anything. In case you guys are thinking I'm manipulating anything, it's just because I've been doing this for like a very long period of time, and I've lost a lot of money, and I learned from my experiences. So every time I'm recording I'm doing a live stream, always grab a pen and paper, because I always give you like a lot of great stuff. So boom, there we have it. Oh my goodness, we caught the bottom. When you hear somebody saying I bought the dip, this is what we're talking about. Jesus Christ, I'm so proud. Take a look at that. Ooh wee. What's cake doing? Cake, ooh, snap diggity, cake. $18.13. So oh my god, we're pushing and we're moving together with Bitcoin. Come on guys, look at Bitcoin. Okay, if Bitcoin sort of finds some sort of resistance, get out of your altcoins. Okay, so always trade together with BTC. If let's say for example we get a nasty rejection as far as Bitcoin is concerned, run, get out of all your trades. Forget about the altcoins, forget about everything, you know, just get out and don't wait for me, don't wait for Mona, just get out and do what you have to do. So Jesus Christ, that was some crazy stuff, you know. So when you hear some YouTubers say I bought it, I did this and that, they do not have a proof most of the times, because these YouTubers, they're always flip-flopping. You know, when the price dumps, they're always creating a bearish negative. When the price is bullish, they're always bullish. They never keep their sort of you know, explanations, because everything is all about possibility. It's all about possibility. This particular dump was something that was observable around this particular level. So markets are kind of predictable, because it's all about probabilities. It's all about increasing your odds as well. So I'm really proud about this particular area because we literally saw this happen. And due to the fact that we had some market makers. So when you guys hear about market manipulation, right, it's really a myth. Okay, whenever you hear anybody talking about market manipulation, it's a myth and it's some fake stuff. There isn't any market manipulation. It's all about not understanding how the markets work, and not identifying how the structures and everything works. So whenever you hear anybody saying the whales are manipulating, guys, I'm not a whale. I'm not a whale. I've got no power to influence this thing. I can't do it. It's impossible. But what I did is I learned all about increasing my probabilities. I also understand risk to reward ratio. And if you look at this particular previous structure, right, from way back here, I use this particular structure from way back to sort of pinpoint a turnaround area. So all these candles that you guys see, right, if you're seeing candles, it's the market's telling you they're trying to relay a message. Most of the times people only look at these red and green candles as red and green colors. Oh, it's red, it's probably dumping, I should get out. No, you should be able to like interpret the markets by using the candles. Okay, so anyway, I'll be back in the next maybe 10 to about 12. Ooh, BTC, you are so lovely. Look at that gigantic pump. Oh my goodness, this is magic. Magic, guys. Magic experience. I hope you guys are having fun, man. We caught the bottom. We did catch the bottom. So remember what I told you, right? We could potentially experience, ooh, this is turning out to be like a bullish engulfing candle. Ooh, we are getting some more power in the market. So let's say, for example, we we go above 41,600. If we go above 41,600 like that, let's believe there's going to be more and more sort of push towards the upside. And remember what we talked about yesterday, right, with regards to the Wyckoff schematic, right? So we are trying to identify whether we are on phase B or phase D, because we could be on phase D, but we're not really that sure. So we're going to be able to like identify this place together. So please let me know, do you think we are on phase B or do you think we are on phase D? So do what you have to do, learn, research, because we're here to learn together. So in tomorrow's live stream, I want you to tell me your opinion of this particular Wyckoff distribution schematic. I want you to identify the phase we are in at this particular moment. So remember what I told you, if this trade does well, please subscribe to my Patreon membership, and just support your boy, because you're Cake is about $18.20. Oh my goodness, I really hope that you guys bought the bottom. So if you bought the bottom of Cake, how much profit would you have at this particular moment? You would have made $3. Well, let's just put it at $2. So if you were trading with 100,000 US dollars, you would have made, what's 2%? You'd have made like damn, that's not really a lot of money. You would have made like a $2,000 like in the past 15 minutes, which is crazy. A lot of people, especially where I come from in Africa, making $2,000 per month is like really a huge deal. You have to be like a really qualified person with like a lot of PhDs, with a lot of exposures. People make on average, people make about $500. Like if you've got a bachelor's degree, you get to make $500 per month. But when it comes to cryptocurrencies, right, we're able to make 10% in less than 4 hours or something. So this is really mind-blowing. So this is one of the reasons why when I give you these amazing trades, depending on your portfolio, you can really get to make a whole lot of money. So be very thankful, guys, because you are very privileged, you are entitled, and you never really take advantage of these things because you're entitled. Because yeah, so always take advantage of the volatility, because there's people out there who really sweat to earn money, guys. There's people out there who really put in a lot of hours just to make a $300, a $500, so always learn, and make sure you take advantage of every situation. So yeah, right now we're having this nice broken Heikenhashi on the cake trade chart. So I really expect good things to happen. So let's say, for example, the price of cake does end up dropping, right? I really hope you guys are not using leverage, because I really despise leverage. Do not ever use leverage. You're not really going to help yourself. Only use spot positions. So worst case scenario, let's say, for example, the price of cake goes to $16. You already know what to do. Get some more, because we are dollar cost averaging in, and we are only aiming for a 10 and above percentage. Okay, so don't get greedy. All right, that's it. I think we're safe for now. Yeah, BTC should be safe. At least we should be safe. At least for the next 24 hours, we should be safe, unless something dramatic and drastic happens. So yeah, we caught the bottom. Congratulations, you guys are awesome. So talk to you a little bit later. I'll be back for sure. So in case you've got any contributions or comments, whatever, just send me an email, and let's get to discuss a lot of things. All right, okay, bye.